Hey yo, what's up my beloved champions fam? It's the bad guy WWE champion Zeke 4-0 and we are back with a brand new video. Summer of Darkness Tour Hell Mode for Bray Wyatt, the new face of fear. Now for the longest time, my new face of fear had been sitting at 3-star silver with 1 hollow star. Of course, your boy went ahead and made an investment into the $10 backstage pass, getting him up to 5-star silver. But while I was combing through YouTube looking for some WWE Champions gameplay for the guy, rest in paradise, my boy, the late great Bray Wyatt, I did not know that he got a rework. In a previous video, I was sitting there like, I pray that they give him a rework if we're going to be having to use him. And yes, by checking out Champions Chat, 3-minute move sets, but thanks to the boy, the broski Lee, shout out to him and Rusty on that side, I found out that he did get a rework, and it does make him pretty viable. I do not have a strap on him, so we will see what's going to go down in here. I love Bray Wyatt. I have the Fiend up pretty high. I don't have Muscle Man Bray yet. This is the other option since they took out Striker Bray, Eater of Worlds, and reskinned him as Striker Xavier Woods for the Black MP, so everyone could get him. I still wish that they brought him back now, especially with a new Bray being introduced in the game. We should get that back, but to each his own. That's on Scopely's side. But we're going to run this build right here. We got the Uranagi. We're going to be spamming a ton of purple gems. Then we're going to have the running crossbody, trap gems, placing those down on the board. If broken by the opponent, we're going to make random gems into silence gems. If broken by us, it is going to destroy red gems. Now, he has a couple of loads. He has a couple ways of doing things here. We are going to see how it plays out. But for me, ultimately, it's all about the purple gems, and we're going to be hitting hard with them. So for his entourage, we have Tech Gunther, Imperium. We have this guy with +2 purple MP. Purple gems are going to be doing 30% more damage. Then we have Zombie Drew, 12k flat gem damage on the purples. We have my boy, who has been coming through clutch with my videos, with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Trap gems do 100% more damage, and we're able to create 2 more additional traps. And my guy, Rockin' Roman, acknowledge him. And the beat goes on. Purple gems do 30% more gem damage, and we are generating more purple gems, hence why we're able to do 19. Now, this moveset has worked like a dream for me. It has. But he does have a 6-star move that allows him to do even more. So we will see if we can do it. We have everything to take him up. There's no doubt about that. We could take him up, but looking at the moves that I want to make and talent up, I'm not too sure. And this is kind of funny because my past video that I uploaded, Merrick's just dropped had just released the Brutus Creed gameplay. And lo and behold, in this one, by the time that you see it, he just released the Julius Creed gameplay. Nothing but mad love and respect to the boy Merrick's, okay? Good guy, great guy, incredible content always. But we are going to shut up and take care of business because we got a lot of videos to do. The autoplay is off, the gloves are off. And shout out to my brother Steve, my boy Steven, Big Steve. We call him Big Sugar because he's so sweet. Yes. Dusty Rhodes reincarnated, baby. So let's go ahead. The new face of fear versus the powerhouse of positivity. Now let's go. We got this right off the bat, right out of the gate. Now these purple gems are going to be hitting. They're going to be hitting. But again, we are at 5-star silver. 5-star silver. We are only going to get so far with 5-star silver, especially going up against Seth Rollins at the end. But he is hitting hard. So if this is a 2-parter, if this is something where we do a part of it here and we come back later, that is exactly what we are going to do. We need those turnbuckles. Need all the resources right now. I'm not getting Brutus. I'm not buying a pack. This is a low spin, no spin month for me, aside from the backstage passes. It's all good. At the end of the day, I'm not stressing it. It's not the end of the world. You don't have to spend every single month You could just take it easy. So I'm waiting. I've been clearing out content, getting plenty of shards for Brutus to get him up as far as possible. If I don't get him the 5-star, it's kind of cool because that prize wall with that, looking at what's in there, I'm cool with missing out on it. It's not the end of the world for me if I miss out on this month. So I'm not going to stress it at all. It's all good. It's all love. And I'm just going to enjoy this gameplay. That is what it's all about. I'm just going to enjoy this gameplay to the fullest. And obviously, this is why it's looking like the triple purple. And when you get the 6-star is going to be lovely, because you're able to cycle the purple. It makes sense. Now, obviously, there's skill plates we could be using to do things like, hey, I do some purple gem damage. I do some matches, and then I get my blue back, or I do some blue and I get some purple. They do have the plates for that, but quite frankly, we're not running those. We are just running and gunning with this and just praying for a Hail Mary pass with every opposition that we face. And so far, so good. It has worked. We have dwindled them down, and it's going to get to a certain point where they're not going to be able to kick out, even if they have the class advantage, as you see right there. So this is I'm not knocking him. I honestly, I got just from the ladders to riches prize wall, I did pick up 6-star bronze Wade Barrett. Bad news Barrett. And then I got blessed with the 6-star Spangled Loop banner pulls, and I was able to get a 6-star silver fuse of him. So that's cool. And I got an ultimate strap for him too off of one of the prize walls. I got it off the Money in the Bank contracts. I was able to get one for him. It ended up being Trickster. I put it right on him. Did not think of having to use Bray because the blog hadn't come out yet. But these type of shenanigans are fun, man. Like, literally, sometimes it isn't about meta. Sometimes it's just using the character because I'm looking at the stipulation tours. I'm going to have to use those. I'm going to have to do those, right? And this is a guy who spams purples like it's nothing. You get the MLC perks that maxed out, plus 4 purple MP, or any MP, right? He's going to be knocking out purple gems left and right. And that's what's got me looking. If I lose here, if I lose against Seth, I just might have to invest in that 6-star bronze level up, man. If I got the shards of other superstars to take him up, I just might have to do it. So I'm not even mad about it. I remember when this Kofi Kingston, I believe he used to be Akam, the Showboat Akam, because it was the Showboat Akam. Then Showboat Akam used to be Enzo Amore. So talk about reskins on top of reskins. So he kicked out right there. He doesn't really have any valuable gem matches until he did that. That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely cool. But talk about being in the game for a long time. I remember when this Kofi was originally Akam, and then before Akam, he was Enzo Amore. How you doing? So we're just going to keep on spamming this and cycling this and just knock him out. I mean, this Bray, no lie, this is the test run. Like, I never really opted to use this Bray at all. I'm enjoying him. I like him. I actually am enjoying using him. Might take another run if we survive and we live to take down this Kofi, but that's fine. But I'm enjoying him. I'm liking this being able to cycle, and dang, man, brings back memories I'll never get over. I love the debut of the Wyatt family in NXT and on Raw. I enjoyed seeing the debut of The Fiend. I loved him winning the WWE Championship. God, they should have done that better. But real talk, one of my favorite moments with Bray, outside of his mic game, and teaming up with Woken Matt Hardy, yes. Honestly, for me, one of the coolest moments, and you gotta let me know, agree or disagree. One of my favorite moments from Bray Wyatt was when he teamed up. I believe it was him and Roman Reigns. They teamed up against the I can't remember the name of the group. It was like United Nations. It was basically like that. You had Sheamus in there. You had Rusev, Alberto Del Rio. I'm feeling like I'm missing somebody. Sheamus, Alberto Del Rio, Rusev. might have been maybe Wade Barrett. It was a group like international superstars teaming up to wreak havoc, right? And Roman Reigns needed a partner, and it ended up being Bray Wyatt. And they were like, obviously the Wyatt family and the Shield going back and forth, incredible stuff, right? And then there's a moment where Bray Wyatt goes and hits the Sister Abigail. He gets the pin. He doesn't even look. He just puts the gun up while he's like in the pinning situation, and he goes bang. And right when he goes bang, because of how the camera was angled, Roman Reigns comes out of nowhere and spears the other guy to stop it. It was like Sister Abigail, pin. Bray's not even looking, like he knows, like he's directing it. Has the gun notion. Pow. Spear, 1, 2, 3, they win. I was like, this is peak. This is peak. That was just like storytelling at its finest. I was just like, yo, what is going on right now? That was just a moment. But there's just so many great moments when it comes to a guy like Bray. And knowing how incredible he was as a friend, a father, it was just, it was unfortunate to lose such a great guy. But whenever I get a chance to use Bray, I'm going to do it. I'm going to use Bray because he's just one of those guys like Undertaker, Rock, the nostalgia, the feel, the memories, like take me back when, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. You know, I always looked at it like Pulp Fiction. The Uma Thurman, she was told to ask John Travolta. It was like, you know, either you're an Elvis guy or you're a Beatles guy. It's not that you're wrong for either one, but normally you're going to pick one. Who are you going to pick? And like for Triple H and Shawn Michaels, I was a Triple H guy. It took my cousin to let me to borrow his Shawn Michaels DVD, talking about his recovery, finding God, getting off the drugs and everything, and learning about the Montreal screw job. It took my cousin showing me that for me to finally be like, yo, I can rock with some Shawn Michaels. I can rock with him. And then to learn about how great of matches, like sitting there for 60 minutes and watching an Iron Man match. You know, like, oh my God, like that dude could go. He could really go. And it's just good to just take a step back in nostalgia, acknowledge the characters and the wrestlers and entertainers of today, and then also looking back and being like, hey, you could tell by the way this guy moves, you could tell this guy grew up idolizing Shawn Michaels. This guy grew up idolizing or looking and watching and studying The Undertaker or The Rock. It's fascinating and funny how much history repeats itself. That's basically what the gist at. That's where I'm getting at. We would have won this. So yeah, we're gonna have to come back at a later date. We're gonna come back for a later date. It might be a short match. It might be a very short match, and that's fine. It might be like only a couple minutes. It is what it is. But we're going to have to get our get back on Seth, man. There's no way around it. We're going to have to get our get back on Seth and get that W for Bray because he was so close. He was so close. Oh, man, don't do that to me. Don't do this to me because no lie, what do we do, Zeke? What do we do? We're in the video. I need this. That's the thing. That's the downside about it. I need these resources. That's the only thing that's bothering me about it. Oh, man. Decisions. Because I need to take Io Sky up. So I need blue and purple. The red for Cora Jade once I max her out of her moves. Because now we're in League 23. We got to get to 24. That is the problem when you got these type of problems, man. Because I really need to take Io Sky up to 6-star gold. And that purple can't be passed around like that. And we don't do props. I don't believe in props, y'all. I don't believe in props. How bad is it going to hurt? How bad is it going to hurt? We're here now. We're here now. We got to do it. We'll at least try it at 6. We're going to at least try it. We're going to at least give it a go. We're going to at least try it, y'all. That's what we got to do it. We got to do it for Bray. We got it. We're here. We're here. There ain't no coming back. We're here. And you know what? Quite frankly, if I don't even max out that talent up, it is what it is. With superstars, I can always use coins. I used a bunch of TP today on Zombie Live just so I can hit milestones. We got to do what we got to do. We got to do what we got to do, boo-boo, honey child. We are here. We are not looking back. We are not running from anything. We got to try. If anything, we got to at least run this at 5-star gold against 5-star gold. We got to at least see if that can be done. That's what we're going to do. Oh, Lord. Oh. It's moments like this. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Sheesh, right here. We're pulling the Davy D. We're pulling the David boy. And we're going to see if we can get it done. We're going to see if we can get it done. We are going to see. Okay. I don't really need the other ones maxed out. I just need that one. We're now making 20. That's all I really need. And gem damage. Gem damage only goes up a couple K. It only goes up 1K. That's 10K plus 22,000. These are the moments like you got we gotta make moves. We gotta make moves. Shoo. You know what? It is what it is. We're here. We're here now. There ain't no doubt about it. We're here. We're maxed. We're maxed here. 5-star gold against 5-star gold. No props. Doing this live, ladies and gentlemen. Doing this live. Let's see what happens. Can we run away with some Tiffy time shards? We're doing it for Tiffy. We did it for Tiffy. We did it for the people. I still remember the days of Gearsan being Captain Ahab and the Undisputed Future Seth being his Moby Dick, because Gearsan went so hard for tough Seth because he was just that good. He was just that good. And it was just mind-blowing. Like, I felt his pain. He was just doing everything he could to get this character. There was back in the day, they even ran the Many Faces of Seth loot banner. I remember doing pulls on it. And Gearsan would pull left and right whenever Tough Seth showed up. And for some reason, he always evaded him. And then I believe it was either 5 stars or 6 stars. One of those banners finally came around, and he did everything he needed so he could get like a guaranteed 6-star or 5-star. And the reaction to him getting the Undisputed Future Seth finally, it was just one of those, are you serious right now? Like, you finally decide to show up. You finally decide to come around and bless the boy. It was just the funniest day because it was like, you know what? I've been through so much to have you, and now that I got you, I'm cool with it. But now it's like, you're not even in the 3-star gold meta anymore. So I'm kind of sitting here like, thanks, but no thanks. It was one of the funniest pull videos I ever seen. So we're going to see if we can get here. Like, look, we're at 4 million health. He's going to spam a lot. He's going to be loading like crazy. And he's going to be hitting. But then I'm sitting here like, come on, man. Like, bring this home. Bring this home. Don't do this to me, Bray. Don't do this to me. Because we are up there. We are on par with Seth right now. We are going brick for brick right now. And I have no regrets. I choose you, Bray. I believe. Okay, come on. We just got to get a good cascade. Don't kick out. Don't kick out. Don't kick out. Yes! There we go. 5-star gold against 5-star gold. I have no problems. I did this for you, the people, my beloved champions, fam. 3-star dub. Got everything. And a milestone. And the Tiffy time. Shoo! To God be the glory, y'all. But look, as you can see, it's worth it. It is worth it to take him up. 5-star gold was able to get the job done. We got everything cleared on normal, hard, and hell. No props at all. Just need to use some health packs. And no lie, once I'm done making the moves that I'm done making, I will come back and take him up. There's no way around it. He's going to be able to put so many purple gems on the board. Definitely a stipulation tour killer. Definitely going to help out if there's ever a boss battle with purple gems, or even a extreme rules for purple gems. So this guy, no lie, that rework does it. And I like the thing that made Striker Bray back in the day, Eater of Worlds, cool, was because a lot of his gem damage came from the random. And to some people, they can't stand it because it can't force a cascade. But I look at it like this. Understand a person's character. Bray Wyatt was unpredictable. He wasn't he was calculating in a different, in a charismatic way. It made sense for his god tier run at 3-star gold as a striker for him to be a monster because of him dropping sporadic cascades and causing so much damage you weren't kicking out of the pen. And the same goes for right here. It makes sense for him to be dropping random gems all over the place and walking away with the dub, because that's how Bray Wyatt was. He could been smiling in your face, and then as soon as you go to turn around, he's hitting you with his sister Abigail. That's why I like WWE Champions. Some people might be like, but why is it like this? Why is this character like that? There's a method to certain people's madness. Like, look, I am pretty confident, knowing how much money that these characters bring in, there will be S+ tiers of these characters before this game rides off in the sunset. There will be a S+ tier of Bray Wyatt. There will be a S+ tier of CM Punk. There will be a S+ tier of Drew McIntyre. There will very well be a S+ tier of Seth freaking Rollins. And there definitely will be an S+ tier of John Cena and Roman Reigns. Those are characters for a fact. I am confident, because Scopely knows business. When those characters get released, people are going to open up their wallets and they're going to go all in to get those S+ tier versions. The same can be said about The Rock. The same can be said about Stone Cold Steve Austin. If you're looking at Tech Rock and seeing what he's doing at S tier, you can only fathom what they decide to do with a final boss Rock that's at S+ tier, or any variation of The Rock. Same goes for Stone Cold Powerhouse. At S tier, he is destroying people in one turn. You can only fathom what they can do and come up with when it pertains to S+ tier. And another guy that's probably going to be at S+ tier when everything's said and done is going to be Hulk Hogan. There's just certain characters that draw money. They were the top draws. And I am looking forward to when they release. But looking at this guy right now and for what he does, for how old of a unit he is worth the investment. He is worth the $10. He is worth taking up to at least 5-star gold. You saw right here. And get your content done. Knock everything out of the park. And just keep rocking and rolling. So with that being said, y'all. Hey, yo. Hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, of my beloved Champions fam. Make sure to like the video, share the video, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Let's chop it up in the comments below. Portal and blog links are going to be in the video description below. So make sure that you stay tuned for what's in store and what's coming up next from yours truly, hey yo, the bad guy of WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. If I can beat it, so can you. Until next time, y'all, stay tuned. God bless you all, love you all, respect you all. Let's chop it up. Peace.